We now take you live
to the Central Texas Command Center
in the heart of the resistance. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
We are back live, ladies and gentlemen, hour number 3. And we're going to try to do some good here today. Occasionally, the level and sophistication of evil really gets to me. And the hypocrisy to know that Hispanic groups, particularly in the United States, are partnered with the drug cartels and partnered with the coyotes. I constantly see city officials all over the Southwest involved in coyote and drug trafficking, literally helping to rob the Latin American, Central South American immigrants that are coming in, and to see them all holy as thou, really distracting and diverting from their criminal operations by creating racial politics for their own political power, and then to know that the big mega banks are laundering that money, and to know that Mexico has completely collapsed and is now collapsing the Southwest, and our country's going into a depression. And I've got all this incredible financial news I haven't even gotten to yet, and I'm overwhelmed as what's happening. It's so much worse than what I can even say. And then I watch these mainline Republicans co-opting the liberty movement, the awakening to Big Brother, only so they can make fun of real researchers and limit the scale of people's realization of how much trouble we're in. I mean, look at this story. State officials say devices will save staff time and money. California officials are outfitting preschoolers in Contra Costa County with tracking devices they said will save time and money. The system was introduced Tuesday when at the school, students will wear a jersey that has a small radio frequency tag. We reported this 2 weeks ago, but here it is. The tag will send signals to sensors that will keep track of children's whereabouts, attendance, and even whether they've eaten or not. Yeah, everything you eat will be put on the tracking bracelet. And then if your mommy didn't send the right amount of food, the child will be taken. That was planned a long time ago. School officials say it will free up teachers and administrators who previously had to note on paper files when a child was absent or had eaten. Yeah. Just like people can't use regular arithmetic now with a pencil. They have to have a calculator. People can't think. So now it's just going to be electronic prisons. And the kids will be brought up into this. School officials say it will free up teachers and administrators. Sung Kim of the county's Employment and Human Resources Department said the system could save thousands of hours of staff time and pay for itself within a year. It cost $50,000 and was paid for by a federal grant. And it tracks the kids everywhere they are in real time. And your cell phones already do that as well. Just this is the total prison system. Now, I want to get into this first with Paul Joseph Watson today. And again, I want to encourage listeners to get this information out to everyone they know. Because we were able, thanks to your action, to get the vaccine inserts, actually what came with the vaccine, not what the nightly news said. There's no mercury. It's nutritious. There's no health problems. There is mercury, but it helps your child's brain. I mean, this was all in the news. We were able to get millions of people to read the insert. And I did YouTube videos on it. They got millions of views. And many other people have gone public since then. The British Medical Journal, the head of the EU Commission, Wolfgang Wodarg, the doctors, and others. Conclusively proving that the vaccines, not just the H1N1, but the polio shots, all of it, are tainted by design to cause serious neurological disorders. Guillain-Barré, MS, narcolepsy, chronic brain inflammation, chronic convulsions, epilepsy, hundreds of neurological disorders. Lou Gehrig's. They have different names for different types of neurological disorders, but we've had brain surgeons, scientists on to break down. This is the main cause. The sodium fluoride helps, the MSG helps, the mercury helps. But you see neurological disorders off the charts. You see young people getting Alzheimer's now. You know, we're talking 20, 30 years old. We see more and more people getting Parkinson's. And it's all by design. And you're going to have to face that horror. This is all about facing horror. Now, they're back this year mixing the deadly H1N1 with the regular seasonal flu shot. And here's the most important message that I can give you today. And it's this. Last week, we had several articles at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com documenting the fact from the Rockefeller-Foundation itself, this is them saying it about themselves, that they developed things to be added to vaccines to quietly sterilize you or reduce fertility. It can't sterilize everybody or it's too noticeable, so it's soft kill, it's degenerative. And we have, of course, countless other UN, U.S. government documents, Club of Rome, talking about it being done with other vaccines. So clearly, the violent responses from Gardasil, H1N1, and others, scientists and private firms have done tests and found a lot of RNA and other chemicals and things that have been added to those. And you notice they said, we want pregnant women particularly to take this. We've known with previous research that it massively increases brain damage in the fetuses, in the women, causes miscarriages, low birth rates. That's now in the British Medical Journal, London Telegraph, AP, Reuters. But still they don't care. They're brazenly coming out, pushing that everybody has got to take these shots and take them now. And this isn't a radio show. This isn't about your entertainment, okay? This is about a war against tyranny. And the costs are so great. And so we all have a responsibility, and I'm going to create some flyers, and I'm going to get them up. Hell, we made a bunch. We made them a year ago. We never posted them. I'm going to go find out during a break why. But we're going to post a whole bunch of different flyers. If you want to make flyers that simply and succinctly expose the flu shots as deadly and have links at the bottom that into the mainstream news that admitted it, we'll post them on Infowars and Prison Planet and hopefully get them out to everybody. But we have a chance to reach out even more this year and save young people and their mothers and their fathers from injecting them through fear that the media hypes with these flu shots that A, don't protect them from the flu, and B, are deadly. And we know they're adding other junk to it. Vaccine deaths and injuries skyrocket as cover-up implodes. That's Paul Joseph Watson's article. And I'm asking you to get his article from prisonplanet.com and get it out to everyone you know. And I'm asking you to make the #1 search term today. Last week you were successful again. Vaccine deaths. And then when folks go out and wonder what vaccine deaths is about, the #1 link story on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com will be vaccine deaths. Vaccine deaths and injuries skyrocket as cover-up implodes, and this goes over England, Finland, India, where they're all coming out and saying these shots are causing death, brain damage, miscarriages. It's what it does. Okay, I know you find it hard to believe, but the stinking inserts say that. Have you seen the drug ads on TV for Prozac or you name it? It's like, may cause a heart attack, may cause you to die, may cause you to be impotent. It's like saying, got a hangnail? Shoot yourself in the head 5 times. They just put this out in the open, and the vampire asked permission to be let in. You know, it's like Lindsay Lohan. Her own doctors admitted she was out of her mind on 5 or 6 different drugs. Vaccine deaths is the surge today. But more than just that, get the article, send it out to everyone you know. We're going to go over the fact that the vaccine cover-up is imploding, that now it's coming out it's deadly. It's coming out that the Rockefellers are designing this by design. I'm going to shut up. Let's go to Paul Watson joining us via video Skype from England. We're about to go to break, but he'll be with us for the rest of the hour. Watson, this is a big deal.
Alex, good to be back. Yeah, I mean, it's the revolt, the global revolt against unsafe and dangerous vaccinations is gathering pace. There was a Rasmussen poll last week which found that 52% of Americans now were concerned about the safety of vaccines. And that's way up on anything we've seen before. For many years, you know, people who were concerned about vaccines were sidelined as kooks, but now the majority of American citizens share these same concerns, which is why the pharmaceutical companies are in trouble, and it's why the government is paying for these PR firms to be set up that propagandize about how safe these vaccinations are. It's why you have people on the network news stations saying, trust the government and get your damn vaccine, because they're in trouble. I mean, as a result of the swine flu hoax being exposed not only after with the EU report, but, you know, during the time when the pandemic was unfolding, you had levels in countries like France and Germany of only 6% of the population taking the swine flu vaccine.
Your article is life-saving info. We've got a responsibility to get it out. Stay there. It's all coming up.